Yes, I did. I'll even admit it at once. Middle of the second game. Deep in the second game. That's funny. It's awesome. Huh. Mr. Football. Yep. Did the bathroom run. We're good. ESPN fans, apparently. It's fine. Good idea. Crank the audio, too. Check, 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 1, 2, check. Check. Check, 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 1, 2. 1, 2. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Romano Gym on the campus of the University of Minnesota Duluth. The Bulldogs taking on the Winona State Warriors. Both teams NSIC opening weekend. For the Bulldogs, of course, they played yesterday against Upper Iowa. And the Bulldogs at that point came away with a 3-0 win. The Winona State Warriors, on the other hand, they were on the road to St. Cloud State. They suffered their first loss of the year and the first NSIC loss, falling 3-1. To St. Cloud State. Welcome inside Romano Gym. Might be foggy, might be rainy outdoors. Beautiful indoors here at Romano Gym, where the Bulldogs have reeled off a significant winning streak here at home. 26 wins in a row here at Romano Gym. Parents today is about to be introduced, so the first you're going to see here is the Bulldog parents coming in. And congratulations to all the families and their parents. And while they do that, let's show you some of the Bulldogs parents making their way into Romano Gym here this afternoon, where the Bulldogs come in with an 8-1 overall record, and Winona State also at 8-1. And congratulations to all the seniors and all the players bringing their parents. It's a special day because it's an important day for the families. Not only the Bulldogs get here athletically, but academically and the community work, and it's great that they can share that with all their friends and family here at Romano Gym. The Bulldogs, of course, ranked 4th in the country, coming off an impressive win yesterday, 3-0. They won 25-20, 25-21, and 25-20. So a special ceremony here at Romano Gym today. Should mention, this is the first of 2 broadcasts we're going to have for you today. Also going to have Bulldog football as they take on the St. Cloud State Huskies. That'll be tonight at 6 o'clock. While we see some of the parents and the players coming in, let's remind everyone about the fine sponsors that make this all possible. And, of course, Essentia Health, our corporate broadcast partner. We'd like to thank them and UMD Stores as well, and all the sponsors that make this broadcast possible. The Bulldogs and Winona State Warriors. Let's check out, shall we, some of the keys to the game before we get started in this one. And tell you what, the Bulldogs need to continue the momentum that they had yesterday, and we'll get to that here in a moment after we see all the parents and their arrival here at Romano Gym, a special, special day. Jim Booz now in his 18th season, 474 wins, 89 losses all time, 8-1 this year, 1-0 in conference play. The Bulldogs will be back here. They're going to take some time away from here. They'll be back here at Romano Gym coming up October 11th to 12th for the next couple of home games. Next weekend, though, a couple big games on the road. They will be taking on Concordia St. Paul and MSU Mankato in Mankato, so a big weekend next weekend. The Winona State Warriors, by the way, will be at home. They'll take on Bemidji State and Crookston. And again, the Bulldogs and Winona here today in this game. They lost 3-1, Winona did. Joe Getson, their head coach in his 6th season for the Winona State Warriors, as we meet all the parents and some of the fans and some of the assistant coaches. Obviously, some could make it, some couldn't. Kristen, of course, celebrated with her team. Of course, Kristen, longtime assistant coach here with UMD, and Jim Booz. Actually, it's her 18th year as well. Time now for our national anthem here at Romano Gym, or this, I guess it's a parents, I'm sorry. Special message by the players for the thank you, parents. And Kate, that was awesome. So Kate Berg with a special merits to all the parents here at Romano Gym. So that was very, very special, and they could share this. Again, this is as a college athlete, it's not easy, and you need your support from your family and friends, and it's great that they can recognize the parents on such a special weekend, military weekend here at UMD, by the way. And you can see in the far corner there, the color guard. So the color guard will be making its way, I'm sure, here for our national anthem, which will be a special weekend here, military weekend here at UMD. The Bulldogs, both the football team and the volleyball team, doing their part to honor veterans and those that are have served and have given their ultimate sacrifice here for our country. And so it's a special, special weekend. And now it's time for the NSIC Creed here. The Bulldogs will get that underway. The Winona State Warriors, again, started the year 8-0. They received votes in the national rankings, and coming in, they're averaging about 2 blocks per set. Overall, they have 457 digs for the season compared to Upper Iowa yesterday that had 506. So we've got the parent ceremony completed. We've got the NSIC Creed, and I'm guessing we'll have a special ceremony here for our Military and Veterans Day. And with that, that was Lexi Langfeld that thanked all the veterans and all the military for their service here at the game here today. And they want all the military to be stand and be recognized. So that's very cool that they can recognize all the past and present military serving our country. And thank you very much from all of us here at the My9 Sports Network as well, as the Bulldogs get set to take on the Winona State Warriors here at Romano Gym. The colors are being presented now. Again, military weekend, military appreciation weekend here at Romano Gym. Time now to honor our country, honor America, the playing of the national anthem here at Romano Gym. And again, thank you all to our military and those who have worked so hard to keep us free and everything we honor here in our country. So thank you very much. And again, you can see some of the great artwork here they have at Romano Gym for the Bulldogs, and great remodeling they've done here at this facility. This is They honor our country here, and great job with the anthem, the Military Appreciation Weekend here at Romano Gym. And we're just about set for NSIC Volleyball. Glad you could join us here on the My 9 Sports. And with that, it has been retired, and here we go, volleyball at Romano Gym. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. Again, this is one of two matches we're going to have this weekend for volleyball, and then tonight we're going to have some football for you as the Bulldogs take on St. Cloud State. Vince Reppish and myself crossed away at Molosky Stadium. So the Bulldogs in the maroon uniforms, Winona State with their white tops in this match here. The Bulldogs are going from our left to our right. So they're going through the starters here for each team. For the Bulldogs, we'll get to them in a moment, but first for Winona State, Bree Maloney, a setter, a junior out of Roseville, Minnesota. She wears number 2. Number 3, Casey Volkman, outside hitter, sophomore from Wadena, Minnesota. Volkman, number 3. Megan Flom from Kenyon, Minnesota, wearing number 8. Also in the starting lineup is Becca Pagel, junior from Summer, Iowa, and Kate Masberger, a junior from Kilkenny, Minnesota. I guess I've never heard of Kilkenny, Minnesota. Madison Rinzer and Madison Larson are their other starters for the Winona State Warriors. Madison Larson and McKenna and Madison Risner. Starting lineups for your Bulldogs look like this. As you can see, the lights are out. They're going to go through the reserves and then the starters. But the Bulldog starters, of course, Keena Seifert, Kate Berg, Hannah Meyer, Emily Baltz, Lexi Langfeld, Abby Thor, and Meredith Sutton. So it's Sutton, Thor, and Langenfeld, Meyer, Baltz, Berg, and Seifert for UMD. As we get set for the introductions, they're going to introduce the Bulldog reserves first, and then the starters here at Romano Gym. Great atmosphere. Glad you could join us here at Romano Gym. Bulldogs, a great long winning streak. They want to keep that intact. Coming into this match, they've won 26 matches in a row, and the Bulldogs looking for number 27. So Upper Iowa played here. They're going to play St. Cloud State today in another match in the NSIC. The Bulldogs have now not lost to Upper Iowa. They're now 17-0 all-time against Upper Iowa as the Bulldogs reserves are being introduced. Bulldogs and Winona State a long history in the Northern Sun and in the Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference as well. So as we mentioned before, head coach Joe Getson now in his 6th season, Jim Booth in his 18th season. There's Keenan Seifert being introduced for the Bulldogs. Also Kate Berg, outside hitter from Medina for UMD. Emily Baltz, 5'8" senior. She played at Heritage Christian Academy. Hannah Meyer, a senior as well. The Bulldogs honoring also Lexi Langfeld in the starting lineup. There she is, Langenfeld from Hastings, Minnesota. Abby Thor, number 12. Thor from Woodbury and New Life Academy. And Meredith Sutton for UMD. And there's your starting lineups. She is from Cook County High School from Grand Marais. So there's the introductions. We've had the anthem. We've had the parents. Now let's check out the game. Players to watch in this one, and for the Bulldogs, it'll be Keena Seifert. Seifert had a very good game for the Bulldogs yesterday. She'll be one of the players to watch. She was honored for 1,000 career points yesterday, so Keena Seifert will be one to keep an eye on. And for Winona State, Madison Risner, she's the blocks leader for Winona State University. Risner, the blocks leader, and it'll be interesting to watch those two. Risner's going to have a good game for the Winona State Warriors. On the other thing, the key to watch here for this one for the Bulldogs, continue their momentum from yesterday. Continue that 3-0. They had some good momentum. Continue to ride that wave into today. Team serving. Both teams yesterday had 6 service errors. Certainly one area to improve for the Bulldogs. And that home crowd boost is what the Bulldogs need as well here at home. Again, looking to extend their winning streak. So some things to keep an eye on for our keys to the game and players to watch as we get set for Bulldog Volleyball, Game 2 of our coverage this year, right here on My 9 Sports. Glad you could join us. And there she is, Emily Baltz, to Emily Torvey last year. She got married during the offseason, certainly a leader for this Bulldog team. And how she goes pretty much determines how the Bulldogs do as well. So, again, you'll see a lot of Emily Baltz in this game, and, of course, her husband, big part of the UMD football team, helping out the team as well. And again, great athlete in his own right for the football team. So here we go, the Bulldogs and Warriors. Glad you could join us. Pre-game ceremonies have come to a conclusion. Parents' Day, Military Appreciation Day, and some volleyball. Serving now, Volkman for the Winona State Warriors. And we are underway with Bulldog volleyball. And just like that, service ace for Volkman and the Warriors. So again, 1-0 Winona State as they get out to a quick start. Again, there's a lot of excitement here at Romano Gym. Bulldogs could handle that serve. She gets the second serve. Bulldogs get it over to Baltz. Bulldogs answer it, sending it over for the Warriors, and I think it's long, and it is. Point to UMD, so side out and serving now for the Bulldogs will be Kate Berg. Berg serving for the Bulldogs. Winona with a 2-0 lead here. Unlike yesterday, the Bulldogs held the lead for the entire first game. Winona State trying to tap it over. That was Flom and does, and just like that, Flom gives the Warriors a 3-1 lead and a side out, and they get another point. Baltz, big hit there, and that's in. Nice job there for the Bulldogs. Langenfeld. We're at 2-2 here. Two on the board. Seifert for UMD. Seifert. There's the set there by Maloney. And long. No. It was tipped, I guess. So point is Winona State. So it was tipped by the Bulldogs. So the Warriors will serve here. Serving for Winona is Mossberg. Baltz. Gets it over to Sutton. Just taps it over. Winona State at the net. There's Baltz. To Seifert. Seifert comes near side here. Good block there on the attempt by Meyer. Sutton. Wow, great dig there. Great pass by the Warriors. And just like that, Warriors are controlling the net. They're up by 4-2 margin right now. Winona State net play taking it to the Bulldogs at least early on. Serving is Mossberg. Again, they're receiving votes here this week in the latest Division II poll. Baltz. They just try to tap it over. That one was by Thor. Didn't quite get there. And now Berg just sends it over. Right back, Mossberg sets it up, trying to send it over as Larson. And just like that, Larson's shot finds a space, finds a hole, and it's 5-2. And a timeout by Jim Booz and company. Wow, early timeout as the Warriors. We take another look at it here. Going up is just getting a piece of that was Larson, but found the right spot, getting around the block as well. So Madison Larson out of Independence, Iowa. And just like that, there's Jim talking to the team to settle down. He's saying, hey, okay, we had a lot going on before then, but they can certainly bounce back from this. This is a good opportunity to tell you about UMD Stores. Hey, volleyball fans, UMD Stores has the largest selection of UMD gear in the Northland. Located on the UMD campus and open evenings and weekends, or shop online anytime. UMDstores.com. UMDstores.com, proud sponsors of UMD volleyball, football, and all UMD athletics. Let's check out some of the upcoming home games. And boy, there's a lot of them. Soccer team played just yesterday. Congratulations to Greg Kane's team. They win 4-0 in the Fog. They're back at it tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Hopefully better conditions, but good luck to Greg Kane's team. Football, of course, we'll have on My 9 Sports tonight. Women's hockey, already had a chance to talk with Maura Kroll today. They play at 4 o'clock at Amsoil Arena next Saturday already, believe it or not. Soccer, there's women's hockey. They got a big series against Clarkson at Amsoil Arena. All the information, UMDBulldogs.com. Again, UMDBulldogs.com. Schedules, stats, rosters, and tickets, and much, much more. Baltz at the net, and again, nice play at the net there by Risner. Madison Risner, she got that block. We talked about keys to the game, and Risner is one of those that got a big play there for Winona State. And just like that, they've now upped their lead to 6-2. Big shot there for UMD. They can't handle it, though. Nice shot by Meyer on the kill, and the Warriors could not return it, so nice job by Meyer. The Bulldogs get the point, and now they'll be serving. So the Bulldogs' largest deficit this game has been 4. Let's see if it expands any more than that, or if the Bulldogs now send in Madison Gordon to serve for UMD. There's the pass up front. Too far, though. too far for Maloney. Big hit by Sutton. Big kill, found the back corner, and just like that, the Bulldogs make it a 6-4 game as Sutton with a big swing for UMD. Sutton out of Cook County High School. Gordon. They get a dig up front, right there to Maloney. Maloney with a set. Warriors get it over. Thor finds a spot, just taps it over. Abby Thor. Thor just found an opening, didn't need power there. Was more little finesse move there by Thor for the Bulldogs. They're only trailing by 1 now at 6-5. Serving for the Bulldogs, Gordon continues to serve. There's the set. Big shot there by Larson. Didn't get a clean look at it, though. There you go. And Sutton. Sutton with a big kill for UMD. That drops down. The Warriors couldn't get a clean block on that one. And the Bulldogs, they were down by 4, and just like that, they have tied this match here with Winona State in Game 1. Now they're going to do a little shoelaces. Got to do some shoelace improvement right there. Nice job by Bree Maloney. She sets and she does the shoelaces as well, helping out her teammate. That's what a good teammate does, absolutely. There's the dig over to Maloney. Maloney sends it near side to Larson, and Larson with their new shoelaces tied a little too far. She just said good job. So that was a nice set, and 7-6. So now all of a sudden UMD has rallied to take the lead at 7-6. Nice job here by Gordon to continue to serve. Almost an ace there. Nice dig there by the Warriors. That was by Pagel. And side out, and it'll be Winona State serve. 7-7. Great start here. Great match. Some great teams. Bulldogs, of course, ranked 4th in the country. Winona State receiving votes. That's Larson. Madison Larson now serving for Winona State. Baltz. Big blast. Wow. With authority, Abby Thor this time. Last time it was finesse. Power this time by Abby Thor. And the Bulldogs back in the lead at 8-7. Here at Romano Gym. Glad you could join us. You can take another look at it. And she got a great set by Baltz. Right down the line. Partial block there. Bulldogs were able to finish. Maloney. Nice block by the Bulldogs, but this time it went out. Jim Booz and company, I think. (8-8). So the block was out, according to the officials. Baltz. Oh, Kate Berg. Good swing, great block at the net. Again, Winona State very good at the net so far on some blocks. They keep it alive. 4 hits, of course. You can't do that, so the point's going to go to UMD. 9-8 UMD. Serving now for the Bulldogs, Megan Freeberg. Freeberg from Bloomington Jefferson High School. And now Jim talking to the officials as we take another look at the replay of that one. Here we go, Game 1. Bulldogs with the lead, 9-8. They trailed as much as 4 here in Game 1. Back row serve, it's in. Ace. Ace for Megan Freeberg. All smiles after that one, and why not? Just got it to drop. The Warriors thought it was going to sail out. Dropped in. Point Bulldogs, they go up by 2. Same thing. This one did sail wide, high and wide on that one. There's a look at Romano Gym. Great facility here in the renovation they've done. Jim Booth said that was key. That was key this preseason to stay here at Romano, get some work in, didn't have to go to different gyms or facilities around the region, and they could focus on what they needed to focus on. Kate Berg focused on the line right there. She nailed that one with a big kill. Bulldogs add to the lead on a side out. As Baltz now will serve for UMD. So these renovations, just beautiful facility here, lighting, flooring, HVAC, heating and cooling, of course, key components for athletes. Jump serve there by Baltz. Maloney. Kill attempt there by Flom. Bulldogs were able to answer. Maloney here. It's going to be tough right up against the net. Tapping it over was Flom. Big kill attempt from the second row, from the back row for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with a pass. Seifert. Berg tried to find a hole. Couldn't do it. Great rally here by both teams. Front row blast there. Doesn't connect. Berg, a block, partial block for the Warriors, but they couldn't get it cleanly, and it goes out of bounds. And the Bulldogs now, 12-9 is the score, 12-9. Bulldogs with the lead. As you take another look at it, you can see a part of that block, and then it goes wide from there. Baltz with a serve for the Bulldogs. There's a dig up front. Must have been somebody in the net would be my guess, or double hit, I guess. 13-9. So the Bulldogs expand their lead to 4. At one point they were down 4. Now they lead by 4 here at Romano Gym. Baltz, the serve. Some were saying it was going to be long. They played it anyway at the net. Flom, Seifert. Big hit there by Meyer for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in the second attempt able to finish it. Langenfeld with a kill for UMD. All of a sudden they're up 14-9. Down 4, up 5 now for the Bulldogs. We take another look at it. Boom, with authority. Found that open seam, and Alexi Langenfeld sends it down for the Bulldogs. Again, just a reminder, the Bulldogs go on the road. Some tough games coming up for the Bulldogs. They will be at Concordia St. Paul and Minnesota State University Mankato next week. But first have to take care of some business here at home against the Warriors of Winona State. Hey, Bulldog fans, make this season's Bulldog Make-A-Wish t-shirt from UMD Stores. Help support our local Make-A-Wish Foundation. UMD Stores open evenings and weekends. Proud supporter of Bulldog volleyball and football. There's Jim Booz in his 18th year. There's assistant Kate Stearns. Kate in her 6th season, obviously in the white top there, a long-time great, phenomenal player from the Iron Range in high school and with the Bulldogs here. And, of course, Kristen May, 18th season for her. So great coaching staff Jim had. And Jim said, this year the renovations at Romano are certainly beautiful. Helps make it super comfortable for the team this year. He says there's great chemistry, great bond with this year's team. They have 5 starters back, so high level of volleyball IQ. And, of course, the Bulldogs have high expectations each and every year. And, again, this year ranked 4th in the country. Here we go. Baltz serving for UMD. Jump serve. Bulldogs up by 5. Maloney. Good block by the Bulldogs. Warriors answer, though. Maloney tried to sneak it over. Couldn't do it. Berg. Back row. Keeping that alive for the Warriors is Risner. From the front row, long, I believe, and it is. No, it must have been touched as Corey Myers from Milwaukee with the kill there. Must have been touched by the Bulldogs. So side out, and Winona State will now serve, and that is Volkman. Casey Volkman out of Wadena. 14-10. Bulldogs with the lead. This is set 1. There's the pass to Baltz. Baltz, perfect to Meyer. When Jim Booz talks about in rhythm, that's what he wants to see. A good pass, a good set, and certainly the finish, just like that in rhythm. That's exactly what happened there for the Bulldogs, up 15-10 here at Romano Gym. Glad you could join us on My 9 Sports. Serve there by Berg. There's the dig up ahead. Oh, wow. Ooh. Heads up here in the press row. Larson with the kill for the Warriors with some authority. Bulldogs could handle it. And Larson, take another look at it, and this ball is going to go into the third row here. Baltz just tried to find a hole. Couldn't quite do it. Another attempt there by Larson. High up in the air. Blocked. Great block by the Bulldogs, Lexi Langfeld. Just like that, the Bulldogs back in the lead at 16-11. Seifert now serving for the Bulldogs. Coming out for UMD is Freeberg and also Langenfeld. Bulldogs up by 5. Maloney. Baltz. Big kill attempt up by Sutton with a big swing. Warriors go back row with it. Baltz keeps it alive. Wow. And it goes. They got the block but couldn't quite get it cleanly. Abby Thor with the kill for UMD. Great shot by her. Warriors got a block on it but not a clean one. Went up in the air and found the floor. 17-11. Jump serve Seifert. Maloney taps it over there as Risner. Baltz. Big kill attempt there by Meyer with a big swing. And they get the point because the Warriors couldn't handle it. 18-11 here in game number 1. Timeout called by the Warriors here at Romano Gym. Fantastic start. The Bulldogs has 1 point. We're down by 4, now lead by 7. We'll have UMD football on the air for you here tonight. 6 o'clock start as they take on St. Cloud State over at Molosky Stadium. Military appreciation. It's going to be a fantastic event. They're wearing special decals to honor veterans, military, those who have served. Special event at Molosky Stadium. You don't want to miss it. If you can be there, certainly get to the game if you can, or certainly tune in if you can't. There's Kristen May, longtime assistant there, and now Jim's going to step in, talk to his team. So great start for the Bulldogs. Of course, with the parents stay here, a little nerves and whatnot, a little fun. Bulldogs found themselves down by 4 early on, but were able to rally like a veteran team can and will do. It's exactly what they did. Here's a look at the national rankings coming into this week. Bulldogs, of course, ranked 4th. Concordia St. Paul 6th. Northern State 8th. These are all NSIC teams. Southwest Minnesota State 9th. St. Cloud State 19th. That's the team that just beat Winona yesterday. Wayne State 20th. Sioux Falls 24th. Upper Iowa 25th. You got 8 teams ranked in the top 25 in the country this week. That's how phenomenal volleyball is here in the Northern Sun. Seifert serving for UMD. Wow, good attempt there by the Warriors. Bulldogs answer, though. Berg goes back corner with it. Keeping alive there is Volken with a pass up front. Off the net. Can the Bulldogs get it over Berg? Oh, nice try, but just couldn't do it. Great attempt by the Bulldogs there to keep that ball alive. 18-12. Serving there is Mossberg. Mossberg serving for Winona State. Jump serve. Pass to Baltz. Big kill attempt there, but good swing there by Sutton. Warriors answer, though. Back row hit by Winona. Baltz. Great set. Warriors answer. One more time. Larson. Sutton. Big block by Winona State. I tell you what, they're hanging in there. We talked about Risner on the pregame show, and Risner, keep your eyes on number 15, gets a piece of this one. She's their blocks leader, and you can see she has great anticipation there for Winona State. Baltz with a tip, and I don't know if she ran into the net or not. 18-14. 18-14, and now Jim's had enough. He wants to talk to the team again. 18-14. This Winona State team here receiving votes nationally is Joe Gitson's team. Very talented here. They received votes. They lost yesterday, though, 3-1 to St. Cloud State. The Bulldogs, of course, have 12 letter winners returning from last year's season. And there are 5 seniors that are started, 5 seniors here this year, the most in 5 years for starters for the Bulldogs. 26 Bulldogs have donned Bulldog uniforms, have been All-Americans. Emily Torvey, of course, Emily Torvey bolts now. She was Emily Torvey last year, bolts now, and as Jim's talking to his team, getting them fired up. They lead by 4, but just saw some things he wanted to talk to them about. He's having that conversation with them right now. I should mention, too, before I forget, as you take a look at this Romano Gym crowd, it is phenomenal. The Bulldogs 5th in the country last year in attendance, averaging nearly 900 fans per game. And that's an amazing stat. Some great volleyball here in this region and some great volleyball fans, and we could showcase some of that here for you on My 9 Sports. I'd like to thank everybody back at the station. I'd like to thank everybody here helping piece of this together for you. Nate and, of course, Corey, Jack, and Dylan Field, the entire crew. We're proud to bring you UMD volleyball. Berg up in the air. Baltz. Nice block at the net again by the Warriors. They're controlling the net here to some extent here. 18-15. Serving now. Mossberg continues to serve for Winona State. 18-15. Jump serve. Ooh, again, service error for the Warriors. And with that, UMD will serve now. 19-15 is the score. Serving for UMD, Madison Gordon. Gordon serving for the Bulldogs. Again, they beat Upper Iowa in 3 straight yesterday. Dylan Fields' alma mater. Big swing there, and Larson gets the kill for Winona State in the front row. Larson, Bulldogs got a block on it, but not a clean block. And she's serving now for Winona State, only trailing by 3. What a game here. Warriors and Bulldogs, glad you could join us. Baltz. Thor. Oh, yeah. Thor saw that seam and was able to work around the block. Gets that kill, 20-16. Nice job by Abby. Checking into the game for the Bulldogs, Sydney Lanou. Take another look at that replay. There's Lanou now serving for UMD. Out of Tracy, Minnesota. There's the dig. Maloney. From the front row, that was Myers. Corey Myers out of Milwaukee. The pass to Lanou. Winona State. Maloney. Back to Myers. What a pancake play that was. Getting her hand under there is Gordon to keep the play alive. Wow. That one is out. That was all set up by Gordon to get her hand underneath that ball that hits the floor. Watch here, number 7, just dive and just get a piece of that. Or is this actually the one that went wide? But Bulldogs get the point, 21-16, but what kept that alive was Gordon getting a hand right before it hit the floor. Keep that ball alive. Maloney tried to tap it over. Baltz, big shot to Thor, and Thor had too much on there one, and it goes long. 21-17. This is game 1. Glad you could join us. Serving now for the Warriors, Pagel. Becca Pagel from Iowa. There's the pass to Baltz. Berg with the finish, and it's good. Good kill for the Bulldogs there, 22-13. Again, in rhythm. That's what Jim likes. That's what Jim wants. A clean dig, good pass, set, and a kill. And when that happens, this UMD team is very, very hard to beat. Megan Freeberg serving. Freeberg, again, that was one of the keys is service errors for the Bulldogs, and really both teams yesterday, Bulldogs, they had 6 yesterday. Both teams combined for 12 service errors yesterday against Upper Iowa. 22-18, that one's long, high and wide. Baltz now serving for the Bulldogs. Just needing 2 more points here to secure game 1. All-American Emily Baltz, a senior from Loretta, Minnesota. She is UMD's do-everything player, leader on the floor. Big block by the Bulldogs, but it went wide. Blocked there by UMD's Hannah Meyer. And it just couldn't control it as much as maybe she wants. If you take another look at it, she got a block on there, and it just, on our net cam there, just went a little wide. 23-19, Warriors serving now. That's Volkman, Casey Volkman. They play it. Big swing there, and double hit apparently. Double hit there, so with that, the Warriors, folks, are within 3 again. 23-20 here at Romano Gym. Serving is Volkman. Seifert with a pass. Big swing by Berg, and they can't handle it. Pagel tried to get it up in the air but couldn't, but Berg with so much authority there. This is now game point for the Bulldogs. 24-20. Game point for UMD. The fans, as you can see and hear, are on their feet. Serving for UMD is Berg. Big swing by the Warriors. They get a partial block by Meyer but couldn't control it. Point Winona State. 24-21. Serving is Flum. 6'2", junior for the Warriors. There's the pass to Baltz. Baltz sends it back, and again a block. Larson this time. Larson with a big block for the Warriors. It's 24-22. This is far from over as they take another look at this one at the net. That'll be Larson's hand that gets up there and gets that block. Baltz. Big swing there by the Bulldogs. Schur's checked into the game. Partial block of the net. Baltz to Seifert. Seifert right back, and that one goes out. And 25-22 as the Bulldogs take game number 1. Nice job by the Warriors to hang in there, but the Bulldogs take game 1, 25-22. We're going to send it back to the studio. Bulldogs take game 1. Back with more volleyball after this. You're watching Bulldog Women's Volleyball on My 9 Sports. Davey, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Nice court you got here, Dave. No, nice to remember you by. Nice job. Good to see you.
Hi, my name is Kina Seifert. I'm number 2 on the UMD volleyball team. My favorite holiday is 4th of July because I love the USA.
Thank you, and thanks to each one of the John Watermark for their sponsorship of UMD volleyball. Super One Foods is a proud supporter of Minnesota Bulldogs, stopping the ready location today for your special offers. And your local Toyota dealer is proud to be the official vehicle of UMD Athletics. Make a test drive today.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
My Minnesota Power is worth it.
It's worth it.
UMD serves set 2 for NSIC Network. Serving for the Bulldogs, number 4, Emily Paul, serving 0-0.
Ace serve on cue, Emily Baltz. 1-0 Bulldogs. Perfect timing. She'll get to do it again. Both teams switch sides, Bulldogs in the maroon uniforms. There's the dig up front to Maloney. Bulldogs, that one's in. So they, nice job by Winona State. They're back equal here at 1-1 here at Romano Gym. Serving for the Warriors here is Flom. Wow. With authority, no doubt about that for UMD. Hannah Meyer. Take another look at that one. Or Langenfeld. Right down the middle and sound the opening. Kate Berg serving for UMD. There's the dig to Maloney. From the front row, that was Larson. Maloney, again, gets it to Risner. Risner's Bulldogs answer. That one's going to hit the roof, I think. Hits the basketball, and they're trying to play it around the water cooler there. And Champ, the mascot, Champ's not part of the official roster, but had an opportunity there. Got Goes to show you, Winona tried to do everything they could. Look, they scatter there. The bench players do, and Champs over there gave him space. Maloney, that's a long out as Mossberg got to Mossberg. Maloney with a nice serve, but Mossberg shot down the line here just a little wide for Winona. Bulldogs up 4-1 here in game number 2. Berg, there's the dig there to Maloney, and again the Bulldogs answer with a clean block there, and the Bulldogs. Big smiles there by the ladies at the front row. Berg serving now for UMD, up by 4. Maloney, shot there by Risner, and the Bulldogs couldn't handle it. Point goes to Winona State. For those that don't know, they switch sides too during the, not only switch sides in the court, the teams switch ends as well. You'll see Risner here gets a great feed and finishes it there for Winona State. Baltz with a feed. Bulldogs were able, Winona State, that's too long. Berg tried to mix things up here and try to find that back row, and it was just a little too long. 5-3 is the scores. Some of the football players start trickling in here to watch and support their volleyball team before their game here tonight. Bulldogs couldn't handle that one on the return. On the dig for UMD, it was Sutton. Tried to get under that one and lift it up a little bit. Couldn't get it up as high as she had wanted to do, and that's what Jim said. That's all right. Try to. Serving now for the Warriors. Mossberg again. 5-4. Winona State's getting closer and closer. Seifert with the dig there, and again the Bulldogs with the finish at the net. 6-4 Bulldogs. Seifert now serving for UMD. As we take another look at it there. There's the dig, just a little bit too long. The Bulldogs were able to play it at the net. Shot there by Larson. Bulldogs can't handle it. It'll be side out. And Larson now will serve as well for the Warriors. 1 point game at 6-5. Let's take another look at it. Larson goes up. Bulldogs, Seifert couldn't quite get it. Dropped down in there before she could get there. Seifert keeps it alive over to Baltz. Ooh, great finish there for UMD. Wow, with some authority for UMD. Hannah Meyer. Wow. Look at Meyer get up. Finds a seam, works around the block. Big finish, big kill there for UMD. Up by 2 now. Serving for the Bulldogs will be Gordon. Gordon, ace serve for UMD. Warriors can't handle it. Thing just dipped like a knuckleball. Went boop, right got over the net and then went down. Nice attempt there by Larson, but couldn't get a ball up in the air. Gordon serves again. Bulldogs up by 3. There's the dig to Maloney. Maloney to Myers. Bulldogs answer, though. There's a shot. That's knocked down. Corey Myers on the Winona State roster there, number 19. And with it, it's 9-5. 9-5. And continuing to serve for UMD is Gordon. Maloney. And just like that, a finish there by Risner. And the Warriors add one more to the board. 9-6 is the score. This is game number 2 as we take another look at it. Good extension there, and the Bulldogs just could not get a clean return on that one. Berg up in the air to Baltz. Baltz. And that one goes wide, I believe, and point's going to go to Winona State. Bulldogs just try to tap it over, find a seam. Serving there is Pagel. Becca Pagel from Iowa. Seifert to Baltz. Oh, block. Blocked by the Winona State. Continuing the serve for Winona State. Pagel. Warriors get a block, keep it alive. Maloney. Back row hit there by Flom. Sending it over for UMD. It was Schuler. Good dig there by UMD. One more time. Thor. Warriors, Maloney at the net keeps it alive, and then tapping it over Winona State. From the back row, Berg to Maloney. Block, big block by the Bulldogs. Thor with the block there for UMD. Also there as well, LaSure for UMD as you take another look at it. Bulldogs get a big block at the net and a side out. 10-8, that stops the momentum. UMD serving. That's Lanu. Berg. Warriors with a block, and they keep it alive. Pagel. And just like that, Winona State answers. They're only trailing by a point. 10-9 here at Romano Gym. Again, this NSIC Volleyball, for those not aware, some very, very good teams. This Winona State team receiving votes nationally, not ranked in the top 25. That would be 9 conference teams if they did. Thor! Oh, she got a perfect set. Perfect set, and Thor with the finish, a big swing there with some authority. And UMD, 11-9 is the score. Serving for the Bulldogs, Freeberg. And again, we talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast, some service errors yesterday, continue again today for UMD. And serving now is Volkman for Winona State. Again, stay with us. This is only game 1 today. We'll have UMD football tonight, 6 o'clock at Malosky Stadium against St. Cloud State. There's the dig over to Baltz. Baltz to Berg. Oh, yeah. In rhythm. That's what Jim likes to see, in rhythm. Passing, setting, and then with a big swing, 12-10. Bulldogs now serving. That's Baltz. Senior leader on this team, no question about it. All-American from a year ago. And just like that, another service error, and it goes wide. 12-11. Winona State hanging tough. Serving now is Flom. Megan Flom from Kenyon, Minnesota. Kenyon Wanamingo High School. Wow. With some authority there, and the Warriors could not handle that shot. Side out. Good attempt, though. And Berg will now serve for UMD. You can see that shot, wow, with some authority. There's just nothing. It's a great swing there by Meyer for UMD, Hannah Meyer. Warriors couldn't return. Berg now serving. Up by 2. There's the dig over to Maloney. Maloney, nice job just to get that to her teammate, Larson. And with the finish for the Bulldogs at the net, Langenfeld for UMD with the kill, and it's 14-11. Berg serving again for UMD. She worked right in between those blocks. Great camera work, guys. Worked right in between those 2 blocks. And again, I'm not going to give something. It'll give Jim something to work on next week. They had 6 service errors yesterday and may have already come close to that mark already today. Jump serve there by the Warriors. That's Mossberg serving. Mossberg keeps that one alive, or tried to, but could not control it, and the Bulldogs increased their lead 15-12. Checking into the ball game, Sarah Suits from Robbinsdale, also played at Heritage Christian Academy. She's wearing number 1 for Winona State. That's where, of course, Emily Baltz played her high school volleyball. Maloney, they just try to tap it over. Risner tried to change of pace there. Thor. Good answer there by Winona, though. From the back row, too long. Volkman just too strong, and the point goes to UMD, 16-12. There's Coach Jim talking to his other coach on the floor, Emily Baltz. Seifert, jump serve for UMD. Went over 1,000 digs earlier. She was honored yesterday at the game. Bulldogs got a block, but it went down. Couldn't control that block. Point goes to the Warriors, 16-13. Serving now, you see the Bulldogs couldn't quite the clean block they wanted to. Larson serving. Madison Larson hit the top of the net. Baltz. Big swing there for the Bulldogs. That was by Shure. And again, not getting the block they wanted to at that point. Goes off the hands. It's 16-14 game. And a timeout has been called. here at Romano Gym. Wow. Winona State, we knew to give them a battle, and they are. So take another look at that play there. And just a reminder, UMD will now head on to the road. They'll take on Concordia St. Paul next weekend and Minnesota State University Mankato. And next time the Bulldogs will be at home, they will be at home, take on some key games for UMD. Bulldogs will be here. That will be October 11th and 12th against Northern State and MSU Moorhead for the Bulldogs here. So October 11th, October 12th. Next time to see the Bulldogs right here at Romano Gym. And again, they'll take on these Winona State Warriors again November 16th in Winona. They'll take on Upper Iowa. They'll do the Upper Iowa and Winona State tour. That'll be mid-November, November 15th and 16th. So the Bulldogs go on the road to Concordia St. Paul next week in Minnesota State Mankato. Then they go to Mary and Minot State before they come here. So some road trip time for the Bulldogs. Head coach Jim Booz, though, certainly happy and thrilled to be playing here. For Kate Berg, same thing. She's happy with this facility. She said in the preseason interview, likes that they have they have 5 starters back from last year. 8 of the players for the Bulldogs stayed in town, worked out, practiced voluntarily this summer, a chance to spend some time. That was some great bonding for the team, for them. And, of course, some talented players this year. So the Bulldogs, high expectation, no doubt, this year as we're still early on. Here we go as we continue game number 2. Baltz. And with the finish for UMD. Brooke Shore for UMD from Rice Lake, Wisconsin. 17-14 as the Bulldogs get the side out and now will serve and send in their serving specialist, if you will, Madison Gordon. Bulldogs lead by 3. Gordon, back roll, serve. Maloney, and they're just going to send it over. Gets the ball over is Winona State. Back row, and wow. You can't kick the ball. I don't think he can kick the ball. Greg Kane would be impressed with the kick. So if they play this out, was it 15 or 6? So it hit her leg, so the play was alive. And then kicking the ball, which I don't think Madison Risner can legally do. But you're right, it did hit her leg, so it wasn't dead on the floor. As we're not sure what the delay is, but great game. Little soccer here at Romano Gym. Greg King's team, by the way, playing tomorrow here at Romano Gym, or not Romano, at Molosky Stadium. Serving for the Bulldogs will be Madison Gordon. And Joe's talking to the officials, Joe Getson. Not sure if he's looking for clarification or what, but not sure what our delay here is as we take another look at it. It certainly hit her leg there. There's no question right there. She got it clean there. It's the soccer-style kick here that I don't think you can do. Guess I don't know the rules, but I don't know if it goes all like a shoulder, or arm, or hand, I suppose, but I don't think you can deliberately kick a ball. As you can see, Joe there talking to the officials. So just a reminder, we got a little stoppage to play the Bulldogs in St. Cloud State in volleyball, in football tonight. After our volleyball game here tonight, NSIC football, both teams undefeated at 2-0. Bulldog football team, nice rally against the Dragons last weekend to remain undefeated. St. Cloud State also undefeated, and coming up at 6 o'clock. We're excited to bring you that game. So here we go, back to action. Not sure what the delay exactly was. I don't think he can kick a ball, but might have to ask Jim about that one. Warriors try to catch the Bulldogs off guard. They can't. This will come right to the net, and winning that battle is Shure for UMD. Shure gets up there and knocks it down, and Bulldogs 19-14. Continuing to serve for UMD, Madison Gordon. You'll see this, right? The net cam, great replay net cam we've got here for you. She got there first. Still not sure what the delay here is. Now he just wants a timeout, I'm guessing, to talk things over with. So Joe takes a timeout. Trailing by 6. This is a critical point here for Winona State. They certainly don't want the Bulldogs to pull away from this point, but UMD with a comfortable 20-14 lead at this point. Also, speaking of players and their comments before the season, Emily Balt says, nice to be back here at Romano Gym. Some of the preseason notes from the press conference. Great that they could be focused and playing. They're not worried about the rankings. Spending time together during the summer was great. They got to have some time, just do some quality time, doing some bonding here. And even Emily said this NSIC is going to be tough this year, and she is absolutely right. 8 teams, folks, 8 teams are ranked in the top 25. If you count Winona State receiving votes, that's 9 teams national with national recognition. That goes to show you how talented this NSIC is. So the Bulldogs will be going on the road next weekend. Jim Booz's team looking to close out the weekend here with a 2-game sweep. They had Upper Iowa yesterday. Dylan Fields' team. Dylan, of course, a proud graduate. Now running Bulldog Productions. He wants Upper Iowa to do well, not out against the Bulldogs, though. And I'm a 85 grad of Winona State. I want to see them do extremely well, just not today either. So here we go, 20-14. Serving there for the Bulldogs is Gordon. They get a block at the net. Warriors keep it alive. Maloney thought she found a spot right there for Winona State, though. Wow, nice job by Seifert, more of a defensive move. One more time. Oh, Seifert again gets a piece of it. Keeps it up in the air, Thor. Oh, and then pushing it long is Shore. And just like that, it's 20-15, but a great rally on both sides. Wow. Big swing there, as you can see. Now serving for Winona State, Pagel. Partial block by the Warriors at the net. Maloney just tried to tap it over, but Seifert was there. Bulldogs finishing it is Thor. Abby Thor for UMD gets up with some power. The senior from Woodbury with the finish. The strong finish there. It's 21-15. Lanu now serving. Lanu. Bulldogs tap it right back over. Thor gets up there, finds the seam. 22-15. Bulldogs won game 1, 25-22. Lanu again. Back row serve. Maloney. Kill attempt there by Flom, but the Bulldogs answer, and they couldn't get a clean return off Flom's shot there. Serving now for Winona State is Bree Maloney. Their setter out of Roseville, Minnesota, a junior. 22-16. Baltz, Berg. That's going to go out. 23-16. When Berg brings it with that authority and that power, tough to control. Serving now, Freeburg for the Bulldogs. Looking to wrap things up here in game number 2. Freeburg. Back row hit, Maloney from the back row, and we've got a violation on Winona State. Hand violation, I believe. 24-16. So we're at game point for the Bulldogs. Freeburg, so the fans up, standing up, cheering, and that one's going to hit. Oh! I think we're all right. I saw it coming. I hope she's okay, though. Hope you're all right. Our monitor took a beating. My knee got hit, but that's the game. 25-16. We'll be back and reassess what just happened. 25-16. Back after this. You're watching UMD Volleyball on My 9 Sports.
I saw it all, but
Gotta catch my breath a little bit. I'm all right. What number was it? Number 3? Was it 3 or 2 or 3? I can't. Dylan, I can't hear you. Could you tell me what number it was that hit me?
Hey, is everybody all right over here?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you. I know. Can you tell me what number, Dylan? I'm hearing you too. Oh, 7. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Maloney. Bree Maloney and I. She's okay, I'm okay. Here we go. The equipment took a hit, but I'm all right. Bree's all right. Here we go, game number 3. So the Bulldogs take game 2, 25-16. 25-22, 25-16. We'll just work without a screen here. That's all right. Here for the rest of this game. So here we go, game number 3. I'm all right. Bree, I think, is all right. She said she was, but some of our equipment, not so much. So here we go. Warriors in their away whites, the Bulldogs in their home maroons. We'll get a chance to talk with Jim Booth following the match here. Glad you could join us. Bulldog Volleyball here on My 9 Sports. Bulldogs looking for a complete 3-game sweep here. Bulldogs from our left to our right here in game 3. Winona State from our right to our left. And here we go. We'll have football for you tonight, Bulldogs and St. Cloud State. Again, I'd like to thank our corporate broadcast partners that make these broadcasts possible. Essentia Health, thank you very much. And all our sponsors. So here we go. Game number 3. For the Warriors, serving is Volkman. Baltz. Right down the middle. A nice job by UMD to take the early lead. And again, I was able to brace the table a little bit at the end of game 2. I could see that the ball was coming, but that didn't stop the Warriors' Bree Maloney from giving her all to get to that ball. So great job by Bree. Everybody okay, equipment not, but we play on. Baltz. Big swing by the Bulldogs there. That was Langenfeld. Langenfeld for the Bulldogs. Warriors answer though. Big powerful hit, but the block goes out of bounds. Point for UMD. Berg serving, up by 2. There's the dig to Maloney. Maloney, near side here, tried to get the ball to Larson, and the Bulldogs get the block they needed. They're up 3-0. A quick start for UMD here in game number 3. Berg continues to serve here. Berg, a junior out of Medina, Minnesota, played at Wayzata High School. Maloney with the set. Big left-handed kill is long by Winona State's Mossberg. Kate Mossberg. So the Bulldogs jump out to a 4-0 lead here in game number 2. There's the dig there by Winona State's Pagel. Berg keeps that one alive. Baltz, far side. Nice dig there by the Warrior. Actually, he must not have got it cleanly. Must have hit the ground. Officials must have ruled that hit the ground. Oh, I can see on the big board, Dylan. I can now see the monitor on the big board. If it stays on that way, that's perfect. Nice job. Just realized Winona State at the net. Nice job tapping it over Risner. And just like that, the Warriors get on the board at 5-1. Well, so much for Dylan is taking my one monitor and made it life-size and then some on the giant wall here at Romano. Nice job, Dylan. Baltz, sure. And that blocks you out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will add to their lead at 6-1. Seifert will serve as they get a side out. Winona State will be at home next weekend for a pair of NSIC games. Bulldogs And point goes to Winona State there. Winona State will be at home. They'll be taking on Bemidji State for Winona next week. They've got Bemidji and Crookston in Winona. Thor with some power. Good job, and right away she turns and thanks Baltz for that. Perfect set. Warriors got a partial block on there, but not the clean one that they had wanted. I asked the photographers here if they got it. They didn't get it on camera. The still photographers. I had a little heads up because I knew it was coming. I didn't know Bree was going to come along with it, though. That one's going to go long for UMD. A little excitement here at Romano. Everybody's all right, I think. Serving for Winona State now is Madison Larson, freshman. Her first trip to Winona State in a Warrior uniform. From Independence, Iowa. Seifert with a perfect, absolute perfect dig to Baltz. Baltz to Thor. That's exactly what Jim wants, in rhythm. A clean dig, pass right there to Baltz, and then the big finish. UMD leads 8-3. That's simple. Maloney tries to tap one over. There's Berg. It's back to Maloney. Maloney near side. And we have a net violation on Winona, apparently. Warriors going to the net, I think. And we got a timeout or break in the action here. Good time to remind you folks about UMD stores. Hey, Bulldog fans. Best Bulldog fan gear is at UMD Store. Stop in for the newest tees, sweatshirts, caps, gifts, and more. Shop the campus store on Kirby Drive or online anytime at umdstores.com. umdstores.com. Proud supporters of UMD volleyball and football and all Bulldog athletics. Next game here will be October 11th against Northern State. So the Bulldogs yesterday took up on Upper Iowa. Upper Iowa is now at St. Cloud State today. And Winona State lost 3-1 to St. Cloud yesterday. They're here today. Bulldogs go on the road again. Just a reminder, Military Appreciation Night for the football team. That'll be tonight at 6 o'clock against St. Cloud State. We'll have that game for you right here on My 9 Sports. UMD women's, should mention UMD women's hockey team already in action next weekend. I had a chat talk to Maura Kroll today, the head coach. They're going to take on the Whitecaps. That'll be Saturday at Amsoil Arena, women's hockey. All the information you need. UMD Bulldogs, there you go. UMD Bulldogs home games. UMDBulldogs.com for schedules, stats, player profiles, tickets, all kinds of information. Soccer is going to be home tomorrow at Wolosky Stadium. Greg Kane's team with a big win, 4-0 over Crookston yesterday in the fog. Amazing that they could play that game. And Bulldogs get the shutout win, 4-0. Bulldogs looking for a sweep here. And the Warriors get the point there at the net. 9-3 is the score. 9-4. Serving for Winona State will be Flom. Flom, Seifert, Baltz, Berg. Look at that. In rhythm, and when that happens, is a thing of beauty. Wow. Perfect dig, perfect pass, perfect swing and kill, and the Bulldogs lead 10-4. Just take another look at it. Back row shot. Nicely done. There's the service ace for the Bulldogs, 11-4. Freeberg will get another one. Megan Freeberg. There's the dig over to Maloney. Maloney. Warriors try to send it over, but the Bulldogs. Berg from the back row. Nice finish there by Winona at the net. That's by Risner, Madison Risner, sophomore from Richland Center. Take another look at it. She gets set up, goes up high, and big finish there for the Warriors. Winona State now serving. That's Bree Maloney. Glad to see her. She's okay and handled that well. Baltz, perfect feed there to Berg. Berg goes back row with it. Maloney. Risner for the Warriors. Risner again with the set to Maloney. This time they go to try to sneak it over was Mossberg. And then with the finishes, Risner. Risner finds the back corner. 11-6, these Warriors. And a timeout has been called. 11-6. Wow. Vince Repish and myself tonight, 6 o'clock. Should be great. The Bulldogs look to continue to be unbeaten on the year in football. Again, it's Military Appreciation Night. Four-star general from the Army will be there in attendance. Bulldogs football team will be honoring with a special decal for all the players, so that'll be fantastic. Kate Berg said in the preseason, some of the notes from preseason, Kate Berg says this team's very close. It seems like, it's very exciting to see the program develop, especially with Romano Gym. Excited to be in Romano for a full preseason. Proud to be part of the Bulldog program. Time flies, she says. It seems like just yesterday she was a freshman, now one of the junior leaders, Kate Berg, for the Bulldogs. So here we go, game number 3. The Bulldogs want to finish this one out here if possible. Of course, head coach Joe Getson from Winona State in his 6th season would like to get this win. A couple others to go with it. One of his assistants, I'll go over that the next time out. Berg. Maloney keeps it alive. Gets the ball over to Pagel. And that shot goes off one of the Bulldog defenders at the net and out of bounds. So that's a point for Winona. 11-7. Maloney, service error there for Bree. Looks like she's all right. 12-7. Kind of like yesterday, both teams with some service errors. Total of 12 yesterday between the two teams. Baltz, Maloney. Bulldogs were able to answer that block at the net. Baltz, big swing there by UMD's Langenfeld. Baltz, Langenfeld again. Nice block by the Warriors yet again. Seifert for the 3rd time. Hannah Meyer with the finish for UMD. Hannah Meyer for UMD. 13-7. 13-7. Bulldogs, game number 3. They won the first 2. Back row serve, Maloney. That's Risner with the kill attempt, and it's going to happen. She couldn't get under that one. It was too far under the net there for Baltz. 13-8. Serving for Winona State, Volkman. 13-8. Volkman for Winona State. Baltz. Perfect shot there by UMD's Hannah Meyer. Meyer with a finish for UMD. Berg will serve. Up by 6. We take another look at it. 14-8 UMD. There's the pass to Maloney. Partial block, and Larson goes up at the net. The freshman from Independence, Iowa, gets the kill for Winona State. Pagel now serving. Pagel, Seifert, Baltz. Sure keeps it alive for UMD. Madison Larson at the net. Bulldogs get a partial block, keep it alive. That one's going to go long. Point in UMD, 15-9. Thor checks in. Freeberg checks in for UMD. Seifert's going to serve for UMD, 15-9. Seifert. It's in. Ace serve, Seifert. Back corner. Ace serve, UMD. 16-9. Maloney. Left-handed swing. I don't think they touched it. Mossberg swing. Yep, went long. And the Bulldogs are going to get the point. 17-9. And a timeout has been called by the Winona State Warriors. While we get a chance, want to thank the staff here doing a fantastic job, everybody. My9 Sports, thank you very much, and everybody else, Nate and Corey and Jack and Dylan, of course. I'd like to thank all the sponsors who make this possible. 17-9. And, here's the story. Graduate assistant Melissa LeClaire for Winona State in her first season. She's a graduate assistant coach with Winona State. Came from Upper Iowa, part of that program, now helping out here at Winona State. Joe gets in his 6th year for the Warriors. Christine Fish in her first season as assistant as well with Winona State. Jim Booz, of course, a longtime coach, 18th year for Jim here, longtime assistants he's had with him, of course. Kristen for 18 years, Kate for 6. And for Jim, 474 wins. Wow. In his 18th season. 8-1 overall, 1-0 in conference play. Emily Baltz, NCAA Division II. #1 active player in setting career assists per set. Of course, Marion Jason Baltz during the summer. So here we go. Game 3 continues. Maloney. Good block by the Bulldogs. Keep it alive. Winona again. That time it's to Baltz. Down the line, Hannah Meyer with authority, and the kill. It's 18-9. Hannah Meyer for UMD. Seifert serving for the Bulldogs. Up 18-9. Like to finish strong here. That one's going to sail. I thought it'd sail long, but they played it. Bulldogs block into the, Warriors into the net. 19-9. Bulldogs get the point. Seifert will continue to serve. Seifert went over 1,000 career digs earlier this month. She was honored for that after the game yesterday. Nice job there by the Warriors with the finish. Megan Flom from Kenyon, Minnesota. Found a seam in the Bulldog defense, took advantage of it, 19-10. Mossberg. Baltz. Sure, that's going to go long. Point Winona State. They're hanging around, 19-11. Bulldogs take the first 2 games, 25-22, 25-16. We'll run through some stats as of the second game here at the next timeout. At the net, and a block by the Warriors. We talked about Larson and Risner, that combination of blocks, and 19-12, the Warriors. Sutton's going to check in for UMD. Meredith Sutton from Cook County checks in for the Bulldogs. Sutton plays it there. Pass over to Baltz. Right back to Thor. Warriors, Pagel keeps it alive. Blocked by the Bulldogs. Thor at the net. It's 20-12. 20-12 is the score here. Game number 3. Coming in, serving for the Bulldogs, Madison Gordon. Gordon, back row serve. Maloney feeds that over to Flom. Bulldogs answer. Seifert. Sutton. Way too much power there. Sends it long, 20-13. Serving now for the Warriors. Larson, Madison Larson. The pass, Thor with the finish. Thor for UMD, 21-13. Game number 3. Again, she got a great set, great finish. 21-13, Lanou serving now for the Bulldogs. Sydney Lanou. Maloney with the set. Warriors send it over. Oh, good effort. Yeah, too many athletes, I shouldn't say. We have too many players going after it. That's actually a good thing. Now there's some perspiration on the floor they're going to clean up, so Emily does it all. She cleans it up as well. 21-14. Don't want to slip, obviously, or fall for any of these players on either side. 21-14. Warriors with the serve. That'll be Flom. What doesn't Emily Balch do? Amazing. Seifert up in the air. Lanou keeps it alive. Seifert just going to send it over. Maloney. Nice job as Risner came over with some authority. The Warriors answer. Berg. Baltz goes long. So trying to go back corner with it. Trying to mix things up. Point Winona State. It's 21-15. Warriors hanging around. Flom. There's the pass. Thor finds the seam defensively and was able to finish it. Nice job, Abby Thor, for the Bulldogs with some authority. It's 22-15. Take another look at it here. And look at number 12 on your screen. She sees all that space and was able to finish it. Freeberg for UMD. That's going to come over the net. That's a free one. Kate Berg knows exactly what to do with that one. Free swing for Berg. She was able to line it up and finish it. 23-15. Megan Freeberg. See if she can finish things out here for the Bulldogs. Maloney. Pass here, near side. Bulldogs get the block. Again, near side. Bulldogs cannot answer. It's 23-16. Seifert's going to check back in for UMD. Replaces Freeberg. 23-16. Sending it over will be Berg. Warriors will be able to play this one. They'll be able to set the offense. Nice job there by Risner. That's going to hit the ceiling panel there. And the Warriors are hanging around at 23-17. Jim talked about they came into the weekend undefeated. He knew Winona State was going to give them a battle here, and they are. They're all of that. That one got a tip. I think it was a tip at the net. They're asking, they say long, so they say no tip. Jim wants timeout now, and he wants to talk about it. 23-18. Doesn't want to see this one slip away, and I don't blame him for head coach Jim Boos. So again, want to thank all our sponsors that make this possible, including UMD Stores. Hey, volleyball and football fans, UMD Stores is the largest selection of UMD gear in the Northland, located in the UMD campus and online. Open evenings and weekends. Shop online anytime at umdstores.com. Located on the UMD campus, open evenings and weekends, or shop online anytime, umdstores.com. Also, Essentia Health Corp, great corporate broadcast partner that makes these broadcasts possible. And we'll be back with you tonight, 6 o'clock. Military Appreciation Night. Bulldogs, St. Cloud. NSIC football. 2 undefeated teams. Bulldogs nationally ranked. They're going to have special helmets. Oh, look at that. Dale Race even in the house. Former Bulldog basketball great. Must be a lot of alums back here in town as well, so great to see Dale. He went on to coach at Green Bay a little bit after he finished up here. A lot of alums in town. That's fantastic. Military Appreciation Weekend for the football team, and some of the volleyball alumni were here last time I was able to see. Bree Maloney serving for Winona State, trying to keep this match alive. This is game 3. Bulldogs are 2 points away. Berg with the finish. There you go. 24-18. We'll have a post-game interview here with Jim Boos right after the match, so stay tuned for that. 24-18. Bulldogs trying to finish this thing out. Game point, match point. Emily Baltz, of course, who else? We'll give them something to work on next week. 24-19. Even now smiles out of the Bulldog coaching staff on that one, because they know that that's been one area they're going to need to work on this week. 24-19, now serving Volkman for Winona State. There's the pass to Baltz. Baltz. That was Meyer with the attempt. Winona State tried to find a seam. Baltz, far side Berg. There's a block at the net. Winona keeps it alive. They need this point. The Warriors just sent it over. Baltz. Meyer, and that's it. The Bulldogs win this one. 24-9, make that 25-19. 25-19. 25-19 as the teams shake hands. Bulldogs take game one, 25-22, 25-16, and 25-19. We'll take a break. We'll send it back, recap, and round things up. We got a quick post game because we got a football game to do yet tonight. Bulldogs with the win, the sweep. They take both this weekend. They win 25-19. Been watching UMD Volleyball on My 9 Sports.
Next volleyball, the Bulldogs showdown will be on the 10th of October at 6 p.m. against Duluth State University. We'll see you there.
Do you have one for Jim? Did you give one to Jim? He's coming here. He's got one.
You keep those old ones, Tom?
What's that?
Two, I want you wide. Plus the second game.
Oh.
Keep them? They didn't give me any, and I want to just have the numbers, you know, 'cause I didn't. Thank you.
Yep. Oh, I forgot about that. He's coming on. Oh. We'll just put it on you.
All right. That's really weird. My ears.
Blame Steph.
I say my ears are big enough on their own. I don't need your help.
Welcome back, everybody, to UMD Romano. Jim, Tom Hansen with you. Jim Booz, the head coach of the UMD volleyball team. Congratulations, Jim. Win number 475 of your career. And here in the 18th season, you knew Winona State would give you a battle, receiving votes nationally. They gave you a battle here tonight, didn't they?
They certainly did. We expected that kind of battle back and forth like we had at times. They didn't make a lot of mistakes tonight compared to what we were doing. So, you know, it went like it went. We're happy to get out of here with 3.
Yeah, then 2 tough teams. Upper Iowa, of course, coming in national rank. Winona State, obviously, Winona State coming in with a opportunity to do some damage as well. As you look at the numbers, I mean, you jumped out to, they came out and took a lead on you early in that game 1. And I know with Parents' Night and Military Appreciation, I'm not going to say they were distracted at all, but the Winona State came right out and got a nice lead on you early on, didn't they?
Yeah, I think after that long warm-up and that long presentation of everything, it almost felt like we needed to warm up again because it did take a little long, and it's all great stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you like to be able to celebrate those things, but it took us a little while to get going. But truthfully, that's who we've been all season. We've been...
No, that's fine.
We've been playing from behind in most matches this year. So it's a comfortable spot for us to be in, unfortunately, and we battled back and then jumped ahead of them middle of that game and started to make a little bit of a move and, credit Abby Thor and Hannah Meyer. I thought
Yep.
they both played incredibly well tonight. Kate Berg did some good things at times, but, it just wasn't a sharp performance for us compared to what we were hoping to do. And yet here I look and we hit 327 as a team. So offensively, we did some decent things. Defensively, there were some things we were trying to do that we didn't do a great job on, but you always got to credit your opponent when that happens as well.
And the veterans, the core group. I mean, this group that you're working with here, they've been together and they know how to play through some of these things too, don't they?
They do, yeah. They're not going to get rattled in those moments. The thing we talked about at the end there is, we've got to be able to, in the crunch moments, not be so error prone. We got to 20 or 21, and we had a string of 4 errors in a row before I called that timeout. And then after we come out of the timeout, Emily dumps one into the net. It's like those kind of mistakes, you can't live with those for too long before that's going to come back to get you.
Well,
so we got away with it tonight, but, it's certainly something we need to be better with.
And I don't want to point out the obvious, but obviously serving will be one thing you can work on next week with the service errors. I think, 6 yet today, 5 yesterday, and
the big thing is we've talked a lot about we're going to try to be aggressive from the service line, and that's really been a difference maker for us this year. I don't really mind the fact that we missed 6 because we did get 6 free points by getting aces out of them.
Correct.
It's the quality of miss. It's the one that goes into the middle of the net. It's the one that right away first serve back is going 6 feet wide or deep. We're better than that. We need to take our time and rely on all those repetitions. We work on serving every day in practice, believe it or not.
I know you do. I know you do.
So it's something we need to rely on those repetitions and be a little bit more consistent with what we do. But it's an area that I think this team has some strength, and we're going to keep trying to push teams from the service line.
I know you've got parents here, and I know you want to probably go talk to them, so we'll just wrap it up with this was a big weekend, but now you're preparing for another big weekend, the NSIC, with what's ahead with Concordia Mankato next weekend, right?
Yeah, now we're on the road. I mean, that's the challenge next. It was nice last weekend being in St. Cloud, not a real strenuous trip. At home this weekend, and even next week's trip, Concordia Mankato. Those aren't the tough trips in our league from a travel standpoint. Obviously, from an opponent standpoint, Concordia and Mankato is as tough as they get. So that's going to be a battle. We've got a week to prepare here and figure out what the game plan is going in. But from a get back to the swing of our things and getting to classes and resting our legs and our bodies, this is a good 3-week stretch for us, and hopefully that shows itself in how we perform on Friday and Saturday this coming weekend.
Way to dominate here at Romano again. 27 straight wins, Jim, here at home. Congratulations, a great streak you got going, and thanks to the parents and fans you got here, right?
Yeah, it was a great environment this weekend. It's a lot of fun to play in front of a crowd that's behind you like this, and we hope people keep coming out.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck. Jim Boos, of course, the head coach for the Bulldogs. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yep, and there you go. The Bulldogs get to win 3-0. Again, 25-22, 25-16, 25-19. And we're just going to go over a couple notes real quick, and then we're going to wrap things up because we've got a football game to go to. Leading the way for the Bulldogs individually with kills, 15, Hannah Meyer, 11 for Abby Thor. For Winona State, Madison Larson with 10, 8 for Myers, and 6 for Risner for Winona State. Also set assists for UMD. Set assist 39 for Emily Baltz. Bree Maloney for Winona State 22. All the best to Bree. Her and I had a nice collision here at the table. She's okay. I'm okay. Our equipment, not so much. Bulldogs win 25-22, 25-16, 25-19. Total digs 46 for the Bulldogs and 30 for Winona State. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast, not only yesterday, but again today. We've got more for you here on the My9 Sports Network. Bulldogs and St. Cloud State football. That'll be tonight at Molosky Stadium, 6 o'clock kickoff. NSIC football, 2 undefeated teams, Bulldogs and St. Cloud State. Again, for our entire staff here, our entire staff back at the studios, I'd like to thank you very much. And again, we're not going far. We're going across the street here, basically, for more sports here on My9. So again, I'd like to thank all our corporate broadcast partners, Essentia Health, also UMD Stores for all their sponsorship help. All the sponsors, thank you so very much. Bulldogs win it 3-0. They sweep the weekend. They knock off Upper Iowa, Dillon's team. They knock off Winona State, my alma mater as well. And we'll be back here at 6 o'clock, Bulldogs and St. Cloud for football. Until then, I'm Tom Hansen saying so long. For the entire Bulldog production staff and My9 staff, thanks for joining us. You've been watching Bulldog Volleyball. Have a great day, everyone. Keep smiling, Northland.